Attraction is rarely obvious. Most people don't walk up to you and say, "I like you." They hide it, they downplay it, or they don't fully understand it themselves. Because attraction is emotional first and logical second. And emotions leak through behavior. That's why words are unreliable. Someone can say they're just being nice. They can say, it's nothing. They can even act distant on purpose. But psychology shows that real interest creates patterns. Subtle changes, unconscious signals, small behaviors that repeat over time. Here are psychological signs that someone genuinely likes you. Not based on dating myths, but on behavioral science. Number 1. They mirror you without realizing it. When people feel connected to someone, their brain activates something called the mirror system. They copy posture, speech rhythm, gestures, energy level. If you lean back, they lean back. If you speak softer, they soften. Mirroring creates subconscious alignment, and alignment is rarely accidental. Number 2. They remember details you barely remember sharing. The human brain filters information constantly. We only store what feels emotionally relevant. If they remember how you take your coffee, a random story from weeks ago, or something small you once mentioned in passing, that means your words stood out. And things only stand out when they matter. Number 3. They find reasons to continue interaction. Conversations that should end don't end. They add one more thing. They ask follow-up questions. They stretch simple moments. Interest often shows up as resistance to disengaging. If someone repeatedly extends time with you, that's rarely random. Number 4. Their body points toward you. Feet, torso, shoulders. Even in group settings, the body orients toward what the brain values. Someone might look neutral, they might not smile excessively, but their physical orientation reveals attention, and attention reveals interest. Number 5. Their emotional energy shifts around you. Notice subtle changes. Do they become more animated, more alert, more careful with their words? Attraction activates the nervous system. Not dramatically, but enough to create difference. If their baseline energy changes in your presence, you are emotionally relevant to them. Number 6. They ask deeper questions, not just surface-level small talk, but questions about your opinions, your past, your motivations. Curiosity is emotional investment. People explore what they value. Indifference does not ask follow-up questions. Number 7. They show selective vulnerability. They share something personal, a frustration, an insecurity, an honest opinion. Vulnerability is a psychological risk. And people only take risks when they feel trust or attraction. If someone opens up beyond what's socially necessary, that's intentional closeness. Number 8. They notice subtle changes in you. You seem different today. You look tired. Something changed. This means they're observing you consistently. Attention over time creates pattern recognition. And pattern recognition requires care. Number 9. They adjust themselves around you. Maybe they sit up straighter, dress slightly better, speak more clearly. Behavioral adjustment means your presence influences their self-perception. People only optimize themselves around those whose opinion matters. Number 10. They hold eye contact slightly longer than average. Not staring, but steady, comfortable. Eye contact increases with attraction because the brain seeks connection. If someone consistently maintains eye contact without discomfort, that's rarely neutral. Number 11. They react to your approval. Your praise energizes them. Your disagreement affects them. Your silence changes their mood. When someone likes you, your opinion carries psychological weight. And weight only exists where there is emotional value. Number 12. They prioritize you subtly. They make time. They respond quickly. They adjust plans. Interest reorganizes priorities. Not dramatically, but consistently. Effort is one of the clearest indicators of attraction. Number 13. They become slightly nervous. Not anxious, but alert. They might fix their hair, adjust posture, laugh a little more. Attraction activates mild stress. Because when something matters, the nervous system engages. Calm indifference feels different than attentive interest. Number 14. They protect the interaction. If there's tension, they try to smooth it out. If there's misunderstanding, they clarify instead of escalate. Someone who likes you doesn't want unnecessary conflict with you. Preserving connection becomes important. Number 15. They stay mentally present. No constant phone checking. No drifting attention. When you speak, they listen fully. Attention is one of the rarest modern currencies. And people invest it where they feel connection. Now here's the most important part. One sign means nothing. Two signs might mean curiosity, but consistent patterns over time mean interest. Attraction is not about intensity. It's about repetition. It's not about one long stare or one deep conversation. It's about behavior that continues even when no one is watching. Psychology is the study of patterns, and attraction always creates patterns. Pay attention to consistency, not performance, because people often hide what they feel, but their behavior reveals it anyway. If you learn to observe patterns instead of chasing words, you will rarely misread interest again. Human behavior is subtle, and the more you start paying attention to patterns instead of words, the easier it becomes to understand what people really feel. Think about which of these signs you've noticed before, and which ones you might start noticing from now on. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.